Hello everyone. So now we'll see how to upgrade target OGG home. So here we have the target in 12.2 version. I have my three replicates over here. That is for Oracle 12c database. This is my source TDB, which is in 19.1. As we had seen part 1, it was already upgraded. You can see my extract and pumps over here. Now here I did one tweak. There was an issue with my OS version over here. Actually, this is Linux file, so for 19C OGG it will not work on that. So to save some time, I just did a small tweak. I installed for 19C OGG in source itself. Here, a fresh GG home you can see. I mean, okay. So here, so what I'll be doing is I'll be migrating. I'll say upgrading my replicates, which is in 12.2 GG home from this server to 19C home in this server. And I will remotely connect to the target database from here, from this machine 1 to DB. Okay. So anyways, that is not important. The main thing is how to upgrade the golden gate and what all things you need to take care. So let's see for it. It was long due. I'm sorry for that. So, I'll just try to finish this quick, short and sweet. Okay. So now, the first thing is whenever we are doing any operation on an target OGG home, we need to always stop the incoming pumps. Okay, because else the pumps will be offended. Okay, so now the first step would be stopping the incoming pumps. Actually, you can also stop the extract. Yeah, and extract. And how to know what are the incoming from the target? You can see from the full lockdown. It's already explained in my previous classes. So now let me stop everything over here in source. Let me start by stopping the extract. Let's give it some time. Now this is my test environment, so I know nothing is up and running from the application end. This will take some time. So I'll just meanwhile stop the pump also. And normally when you stop the pump, we always do like log end for the pump and the application. So here you will guess yes because I know there is no transaction happening, and login means like when you do for the pump, it's like whatever extract was written to the local tail pump has read everything. So let's give it that also. So now, while they are being stopped, let's see an overview of these steps. So we got to stop everything in the source side, stop incoming pumps and extract. And once that is done, we have to stop the replicate, right? And then now this is same as migration. You would have seen in the migration class. In migration, the only thing is you are migrating the GG process from one GG home to another GG home of the same version. That I would say migration. Okay, in a new home or in the same server or in a different server. So I'll say again, migration means you are migrating the GG processes from one GG home to another GG home. Let it be on the same server or another server, that's fine. Same. But the only thing is the version of both the GG homes are same. In upgrade, we are actually doing the migration from one GG home to another GG home, which is of the higher version. That is like upgrading, right? So here we are doing from 12.2 OGG home to 19C. OGG home. So don't mind my extract will take some time to stop. So I'll leave on that. Then after we stop the replicate, we are doing exactly the same steps as we do in the migration. I mean, if you had seen my those sessions, you would. I mean, I would say just a repeat of the same session. All right. So here you copy the global parameter or group file if any. When I say parameter, it's like everything you want, manager, extract, pump, or replicate, whatever you have over there. Then you create the directory structure, right? So thing is, see here, see for replicate, they have their own directory structure for their trails, right? So for REP02 is like DAT slash, the directory name is CEINT, then R1 and the trail sequence. For another replicate, again under dir DAT, then PEXT02A. Same way for REP02B, it is PXT02B. You need to make sure that the directory structure is created in the new OGG home. And then you have to copy the trails. If you don't copy the trails, it will fail, it will not work. And then create or copy the credential stores. Yeah. So let's see. All right, it is done. So now we can mark step 1 as done. So let's go to the replicate end and let's do a login over here. Login is just to ensure, as I told, everything is read by the replicate. I mean, the replicate has read all the trails which the pump has sent. Simple. Okay. So you can mark step 2 also. Step 2 and 3 as done. Now let's copy the global parameter profile. So this is my target OGG home, right? So I'll just create a new folder in temporary. Sorry. GG and create simple. So first let me copy the globals file. So the global file is over here. All right. So that's my target. So that's my location where I will stage my files. So the global file is being copied. Let's wait. Yeah, it's done. Same way, I'll just copy the parameter file also. So normally when you're migrating the whole home, you can just do a CP star of your whole dir PRM. But I'll show you how to do one by one. You can change as per your style. So all these files, let me copy them. GIS PRM, Meanwhile, I have my global, right? So let me copy the global file in my GG home. Oh, sorry, it's a wrong password. Now the files have been SCP, the parameter files. So let me take them and copy in the parameter folder, dir, trm. Okay, I would say step 4 also done. Create the directory structure for the trace, right? So let me come over here. Let's check the directory structure. So this folder, it will not be there, I suppose. I not created earlier, but let me verify it. Okay, it's not there. So let me create that. This is for the first replicate. Now let's create for the second one. Okay, second one created. Now let's go for the third. Okay, so I can mark step in the file also done. Now let me copy the tray. Let's move this file to done, I don't want to mess this up. So let's start with the first replicate. Okay, I have the tray here. So now this, I will copy this file. Now this is for the first replicate, right? Yes, PEINT REP02. So here, copy this under my new GG home and the directory structure dir dat, and that is P, what is that? PEINT. Yes. So this I had already created above. As you can see over here, all these three folders. Okay, so this is done. This is done. Let's do the copy for the second replicate right. We also copy all the trays, but we are only interested in the latest tray. Okay, this is fine. Copy this. So in the second folder, copy is done. Let's go for the third replicate. Okay. This guy also goes under DIVT to the third folder, that is PEXT02. So can mark this also done. Credentials, well, let me check if it is already there or not. I think I had copied last time. Okay. So credential store is there. I mean, you can just copy it from the source, that is dir crd. Just copy this file. That's it. All you need to ensure that the DNS entry is all correct. That's it. Or you can just recreate it. let's try to recreate. Yes. Let me move this file. My file info credential store. No, it's not what happened. Credential store. Credential store and user. What would that be? So you need to get the same credential store as that of the earlier, right? This. Anything else? Check it boxes. Yes. Okay, that's great. So credential store step is also done. Let me mark it as done. Now let's copy the checkpoint file or recreate the vertical. So this I had already explained during the migration class and also in the upgrade part. Once and just have a look. So why is this? It's because, for example, sometimes I've seen in some environment we just put the relative path, that is dot slash, right? Like from the GG home and all. So in this case, just copying the checkpoint file will do your work. But what if the path is fully qualified, like slash user one, GG user, target, OGG? I mean, you cannot have always the same format in your target GG home also, right? See here, the file system, the path is not going to match. So here we have to recreate the replica. That's it. We just need to recreate it and alter it to the same trade file and RBA which was earlier. That's it. That's the only thing we have to do that has been explained in the migration class also. So yeah, I'll just do the easy stuff. I'll just copy the checkpoint file. So dir.ch. So here, just need to copy it for my 3 replicants. CHK, RA2, 02, star, over here. For this, let me go to my 10, just to check if I've been the stuff. What was the folder name again? From this file to done. Now let's see. Okay, the checkpoints are in place. Let's copy these guys. Inside this home, dir.ch. And you will see all the replicas here. So this is also done. Now the 9th step, well, seems to be easy. Just update the pump with the new manager details and start. But here I would like to show you something interesting over here. So I'll just start one extract and show you how it goes. Now first let me just I hope I have the manager parameter file. Oh, sorry, I missed two. Copy that. I mean, I should have done that when I was doing the parameters. Okay, so minus choose this, we are just write it down over here. Done. So since we have two managers on the same server, just ensure that the manager port they don't touch. So it is 7810, and here I have written 7910. So that's fine. Right. Just give it some time. Okay. That is 7910. Now, I would like to explain one case to you. Ideally, um, when we were upgrading the source side, okay, in one of the environments, so one of my colleague, like normally the source and target both were in 12.2. Okay, that is both the source and target was in 12.2 OGG version, and we had to upgrade the source to 19C. So normally, when the source side is higher, right, when it is upgraded to a higher version, we need to add this parameter format release, and we should give the version of the target OGG. Why? Because the target OGG home is still on the lower version, so it cannot read a trail file generated with a higher version. So we are interesting. I mean, we are telling the source side to, even though it is 19C version, we are telling it to make a trail of 12.2 format, which is the same as the target. Okay, so that step was missed. I mean, this step is very like, even when you see data pump, I mean, there also we add the clause, version clause, right? So that has been, I mean, explained in part A. The thing here is, even though when the source was upgraded to 19C and we don't add this parameter, format release 12.2, 19C is too smart. What it will do? It will see what is the version of the last return trail. So the last trail was of course in 12.2, right? Because it is upgraded from 12.2 to 19C. So the next trail also it will write from 12.2 only. So this is what that was the observation. So even here, now here, even though target, both the source and target are 19C, the trail file it will write in 12.2 format, even after I remove the format release clause. So I'll show one case with this, and then how to solve it, that also I'll show. Okay. So alright. Now this first this extract ext02a. So and this is the extract, that is its pump, and that's its productivity. Okay. How to identify that? That has been told in the previous classes. So now, whenever you're doing this, now since this upgrade has been done, right? We have to update the pump with a new manager detail. Remove format release if present in extract. So just connecting this out, removing this. Right. And in from 19C, we don't add the format release in the pump side. It was required to be added in the lower versions like 12.2 we were 11G 12.3, but not in the 19C. Let me update my pump with the correct manager. All the host will be the same as this one. So just add the host as Mac one. Yeah. So okay, I can just start and keep this pump. Sorry, this is what I prefer. Well, unless I start the extract confirm, the this or replicate is just being to the idle only. So starting everything just to ensure everything is fine. Right? Let's give some time. All right. Okay. Now let's focus on the extract part. So what I've done, I have taken out the format release clause. Okay, and I'm just gonna start it. So let's see what happens. And to what trail it has written, to trail number 18. Because pump is gonna read the trail which extract has written, right? So let's ensure format is not okay. Let me start this. So let's give some time. Alright, so here is what I'll be showing you. From the report file itself, you can identify what is going on over there. It's like it was expecting to write in 19C format, but oops, it found a trail in 12.2 format. It will write the next trail or the new trail in the same format. So let me check. What is the status first? Is it under recovery or is it fast? So it's under recovery. So let's give it some time. Meanwhile, let me start the pump also. Okay, so that will start and see. Everything came in the report file which I want to show to you. Yeah. So here. Okay, so last trail was sequence 18 as I told you. This is an info. Output trail is using format release 19.1. So that is what it was expected. Now let's see another info. The file DIDAT EX008 ET0018. So which is the last trail here. The file, this trail file, is with format release 12.2, which does not match the default format specification of release 19.1. That is correct, right? Because the CG home is 19.1. But the last trail, which is observed over here, it's in 12.2. So extract is going to write the new trail in the format release 12.2 to keep the compatibility. I mean, this was not there in the lower versions 12.3, it will just fail. All right. This is really awesome. I mean, like, I was impressed. XT028. So, see the new trial. If you want to check what is the actual version, again, no issues. Let's open the term. Just type E and V. See it, it's in format release 12.2. So now the here issue is like, even though you have upgraded your source and target, it is still gonna use 12.2 format only. So how to correct this? How to make it right in 19C format? All right. So I'll show you that also. So I'll show you in one extract for that is ext02a, and for the other two extract we'll do in the idle way. Okay, so now here let me again stop the extract pump and go replicate. Base login. Oh, sorry. ext0 to a. This guy is a stop. Here, this what applicator is also stop. That is rep0 to a. So what we are. So now, how to do it? As I told you, there is no format release clause, right? This is commented out. Okay, so this is the active. If you want, I'll take that out. If you are it's confusing for you guys, this is two hyphen sign, so that is that is not an active one. Now, what I'll be doing first, I'll be performing ET rollover. So when I do ET rollover, I force the extract to write a new fresh sequence. So in that case, it is not going to look on the existing format of the latest trail. The step would be like this. Alter extract name ET rollover. So let's do that. This is a very standard info for ET rollover. I have a separate session on it, on like how to handle if you are doing an ET rollover. Just check that. And let me start this. Let's give it some time. Start. Now, after you do ET rollover on the extract, you got to now a new trail will be generated. So you need to alter the pump to the new trail generated by the extract. Okay. So let's see visitors up. And here you go. See the latest trail. Trail number 20. You see here, it was trail 19, right? Now this 20, now let me show you the version of this trail. Do env, and now see it is release 19.1. It's not 12.2. Okay. If you want, you can just check the report file also. Yeah, 25. This is standard one, which is the part I am looking for. See here, just a standard info. The output file, that all the trail file path ET is using format release 19.9, open 19.1. That's it. End of the class. So here, extract has started to write in the new trail format. Now, since I have done the ET rollover over here, I need to alter the pump to the new trail. To understand more on why we are doing this, you got to see the ET rollover class. So this was in trail sequence 19, right? And I have to alter it to the new trail that is 20. ext seq and 20 ext rb0. 0 means I want my pump to read from start. Now here, after you do this, you need to perform ET rollover on the pump also. Alter pump name ET rollover. Because the replicate side had last got a trail file of 12.2, so it will be expecting the same. So here, if you don't do this ET rollover, it will fail. I've tried this, so this is the step. You got to do ET rollover here. So here, pump will start to write or the send trail in the 19C format itself. Done. Okay, here you do. Now I hope this is the last trail sending the target, right? 37. See, so you should get a new trail of 38 over here. Let's give it some time. So when you do this, and start the extract, and start the point here, alter the replicate to new trail sent by the pump, right? See a trail sequence 38. Okay. Okay. So let's alter this. Do DB login first. I think I had done. I'm not sure. Anyways, let's get to the file and just alter a ext CQNR 38 ext RB0 because I want it to read from the start. Here we go. Let's give it some time. Okay. Then start the that's a oh you big plan. So this is how we do it. And in case where you this is okay, so it is the size is 0, so that's why the RB is also 0. So that's how you have to do it. The same way I'll be doing it right away for all the remaining extract and pump, because as you know, if I just remove the format release, it is still gonna write in 12.2 format. So it's actually, even though it is 19C, it is not using 19C format. Let's take this out. Format release. Alter. Extract rollover. Start it. Hello friends, actually sorry to interrupt you. We had a network issue, so sorry I had to break down. I'm continuing from the part we had left earlier. So thing is, we had done the rollover of the extract, that is ext02b, and then we had started it. So now let's see, like now we have to alter the pump to the extract. So what all we had done, we had taken away the format release parameter, we done the ET rollover, and then we started the extract. So now we need to alter the pump to the new trail generated by the extract. So extract is on sequence 9 over here. Okay, yes, we have a sequence 10 over here. So let me alter extract to that to new trail. Okay, and after I do that, I need to also perform the ET rollover for the pump also. That is step number 13, alter pump ET rollover and start the pump. Okay, done. Let me start it. Let's give it some time. Meanwhile, let me go here. Let's replicate. That is the replicate for this pump. Let me see if we have seen any new trail or not. Oh yes, 32. My replicate was in 31, so after the ET rollover, I got 32 over here. It's running. So let me alter my replicate also here. 32 XTRPA 0, since I want it to read from start. So I'm starting it now. Let's see the status of everything is. So we are done with two sets of extract pump and water applicate. Now we are left with one set of extract pump and the water applicate over here. So this will start, give it some time. VMS also just pardon that already running. See, okay. So same thing we are gonna do. Hello friends, sorry, I apologize. I had a network issue again. Anyways, let's back to the topic. Yes, now we have the last set of extract pump and water applicate. Okay. And now let's see the steps which we are supposed to do. Update the pump with the new manage OGG detail. Alright, let me verify. Yes, it is correct. Remove the format list parameter if present. I believe I have already done that. Yeah, format list parameter is no more than. Now, let's do an ET rollover. Alter extract ET rollover. So let's start this. Okay, let's give it some time to start up. Meanwhile, where is my pump? It's running. Let me see if it has created any new trail or not. Yeah, we have the trail file too. So let me set my pump to that new trail. As we said, we did this step, right? Done. I just did the ET rollover and started the extract. Now I'm just altering the extract to the new trail. Oops, I'm very sorry. I took the wrong pump. This was my pump. I apologize. This is a QNO. Yeah, no need to worry. It did not alter since it was up, right? So whenever the pump is up, you cannot alter it. I mean, you cannot alter any process, whether it's an extract, it's a pump, it's an replicate. If they are up, we can't do anything. This was my mistake. This pump was already up, so I cannot do anything. Right? This pump was stopped. So I just altered it, so it's done. Now I have to perform ET rollover on the pump also and start it over. ET rollover. Let's start this guy. So once I do that, on the target side, I have to alter the replicate to that new trail. So this step is done. And now let's go to my target. Yeah, a new trail 41 has come. I'll just alter it. I don't have much data, so just don't bother the size of the trail. So the step remains the same. So friends, here the upgrade part has been done. Okay, so if you have any doubt, please you can just ask me a question in my Udemy class. Okay, so this is how we did the upgrade of the target OGG home. So friends, thank you very much, and in case you have any doubts, please let me know. Thank you very much, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.